Hey guys, welcome to my first video. Today we're going to be going over a big one. Don't expect these types of videos all the time in this length. This is only because I want to discuss a topic. The whole storyline and theories from season 1 to this season. Let's go. But first of all, if you do go out to enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like. And if you think you'll like my content, make sure to also hit the subscribe button. It really helps a lot. Comment down below what you think of this video as well, and any other theories you have, or future video ideas. Other than that, let's get into this. So the first topic is actually before season 1, before Fortnite Battle Royale. We are on about Save the World. We have Ramirez and Jonesy trying to save the Fortnite universe from this powerful energy called the Storm, forming these zombies. In order to do this, they needed more systems, but they just couldn't get it. So, they realized once again, now the Storm King, made from this powerful energy called the Storm, was also forming even more zombies. So then, they had to call down more people, which led into Fortnite Battle Royale. Now, Fortnite Season 1, it didn't bring too many skins. There was no really battle pass. So they didn't bring too many people. It wasn't that successful, and that was nowhere near enough to break the storm. So they decided to bring down the one and only Black Knight and his friends with the Knights, because they knew the Knights would be able to have a big impact. So they brought in the Battle Pass, and they also brought in a couple of friends, the Sparkle Specialist and some others. So that definitely helped a lot, and now they have a couple Knights on their side. But is this enough? No. So now they try get the signal from where all this is coming from, and now from what they can see off in the distance, what seems to be now Galactus heading towards the map. So they bring down the astronauts to the world so they can track down Galactus. So now they have a big impact as well. So now they have Knights on their side, some space agents. So this is going well for them, but not good enough to beat Galactus and the Storm with the zombies and the Storm King at the same time. So they try and call down the one and only Thor to call down not just the Avengers, but also some other Marvel characters to come help in this battle with his Bifrosts. But it's unsuccessful, and the Avengers and Thor and any of the Marvel people don't get back. So they need to make their own rip-off Avengers. So they have Carbide come down instead of Iron Man, since they couldn't get a hold of it. They had many other stuff resembling to these Marvel superheroes so they can help them. But now, this doesn't help in their favor, because Carbide's energy actually really ruined something and caused something called rifts, and this sent a rocket through. This rocket launched and went through rifts. Rifts were in different time zones, so it was crashing through time zones, which leads to the Season X event. But that is in quite a while, so we'll get back to that soon. But long story short, the rocket was owned and was being flying by the owner called the Visitor, an alien type of robot thing that came from space. Most likely either when the superheroes came and sent down, it also sent down him, or the space agents. He fell from space in that meteor that had progressively been flying through the map in Season 3 and 4 and got opened as a capsule for him inside. He was also the secret skin and definitely a big role in this. He wanted to get home, back to space, but the rocket was unsuccessful. So now he's had a bit of trouble, and him at the time was the only person who could control the rifts, and now he has messed up things a lot. But now there's rifts all over the map, and things are being teleported to different time zones, reality, not reality, and this tied in real life to Fortnite. This was crazy. The Visitor had done something majorly wrong whilst trying to get back home. Now he knew he wasn't just stuck on this island. He had to fix this. He had to fix what he started. let's skip over to Season 6. The rifts are still going crazy, and now it's sent through the zombies from Save the World, a completely different game mode, and the rifts has sent the zombies from there and the powerful energy of the storm even more through now to Battle Royale. So now they have a problem. Now they have zombies even in Battle Royale, and they have the storm. This is getting really bad, and they need someone who can help with the storm, but there is nobody that can at this point in time. Let's skip over right to Season 7, where they find the Ice King. They know that he can use his powerful energy to make the whole map snow and freeze the whole map. This is what they thought would freeze the zombies to death. Yes, it did end up freezing them, but it didn't kill them. It just made them more powerful with a different energy. Now with even more and more powerful zombies, ice zombies this time, really thick fog that you can't see through, and still the storm is not gone, anywhere near gone, it's exactly the same. There is nothing they can do at this point in time, other than now deciding to go for the Fire King, and they formed a volcano to put this Fire King in. So then he gradually got formed, this Fire King. He was actually the prisoner in the Ice King's place, and when he got set into the volcano, he turned into the Fire King, and all his ice melted. So now he is willing to fight, but the Ice King is now enemies with the Fire King, and they are getting distracted. But luckily the fire gets to cool off the zombies. But are they fully gone? No, they are still in Battle Royale, just not on the map any longer. So now we have this problem where they are not focusing on the storm, nor Galactus, nor anything here, but they kind of got relieved now that they still have not noticed Galactus coming anywhere near closer from what they can see, and start to kind of forget about it and go more towards this ice versus fire situation, which was something they must regret. Mid-battle, the volcano explodes the place. It explodes a lot of areas on the map, including Tilted Towers, the most known location. But that's just for players. We're on about the storyline. What did this do to the storyline? Well, not really anything. So, let's move over to Season 9. From that volcano event, something has triggered the rifts. Now they're growing crazy. And remember with the different time zones? Yeah, now Jonesy is accidentally led to being stuck in a bunker. And now, for what he thought was only 3 seconds, has now been about 300 years. And now, the bits that got hit by the volcanoes have been triggered to rifts that have changed the time zones. So every single bit that got changed and hit is now changed to futuristic looking. What is happening? It's going crazy. But where's Jonesy been all along in the real time? He couldn't have just popped a magic beard out of nowhere. Where's he been when that beard has been growing? Well, in the Season 9 trailer, up on screen, not the Battle Pass one, not the Season 1, but there was a trailer that came out in Season 9, a teaser trailer, teasing the season of Season 3 in Chapter 2 from that far away. I don't know if they did this on purpose or not, but yes, that's right. Jonesy, that shows Jonesy with his beard halfway. So it has been grown, and he has been somewhere through that time. It's just we didn't know that because the rift made him forget about all that stuff. Memory loss. That's also a really big part to play. Now, over to Season X. It's brought back a lot of things, going back in time, forward in time. It's going really crazy with these rifts, and now it's becoming a big deal. And Galactus is becoming what thought to be less of a deal, and also the storm, the zombies, and everything. Until the zombies, the rifts trigger the zombies to come back in Retail Row, whilst they also bring back Retail Row to its old form. Now the zombies are ruling again, the storm is now going to start forming even more again, and everything is going really bad. So now it's teleporting stuff from different time zones, like the rocket. It's going to be relaunched yet again. The main thing that caused it, Meteor, Kevin the cube, but everything's frozen. They have to try start time again because it's frozen the time. Eventually they managed to do it, but now everything is going even worse. Now we have a 0 point, a very powerful energy orb, even more powerful than the storm. So now we have another big thing to deal with in Fortnite, in the middle of all of this. These are not enough people, although a lot, these are not enough people to do this. They need the Avengers, the Marvel characters, and they need them now. So now that they've already gotten transferred on to Star-Lord and Black Widow, hopefully they can now get more, and mostly Thor, so he can call down the rest. But they don't, and now they're in a big situation, and we get sucked into a black hole. Now this energy, powerful energy, when the black hole also got, it basically showed Galactus where we were. He felt the energy and was heading straight towards it, and then also sadly came with us in the black hole. Now we're on our map, thinking everything's normal, until we see crashed airplanes. We thought it wasn't owned by anyone, wasn't ruled by anyone, but then Alter Ego, they tell us the whole story. Johnny versus Hazard tells us the story. Turk versus Riptide. They all tell us what happened and how Chaos Agent used to rule this place and how bad it was, but they finally got peace. But he is still not dead. He could be immortal potentially as well. That whole time they were trying to find someone who could control the storm so they could at least get this away one time or another. But luckily the zombies had been gone. They didn't get sucked in the black hole and they all got killed. So now we don't have to deal with that. But the storm, that just made the storm a bigger deal. But then they eventually find Midas, who can do it. But it will take a lot of will and potential death. But he takes a risk. He takes it and he does it. He forms a doomsday device out of what thought to be the last parts of the 0 point. So we don't have that powerful energy anymore, which is good, and made his suit and the doomsday device. Now, he was prepared for what was going to happen. He fully knew, but he did it anyways. He risked it all, and he controlled the storm, but only for a split second. Now, he had controlled the storm and moved it back. What was all thought to be good, now it was bad. It was going really bad, because now what was blocking tons of water, like a whole tsunami, from washing the map away was the storm. And when he moved the storm and took control of it, now the tsunami could easily just come towards the map. And that's what it did, and it flooded the map. Luckily, we survived, or most of us. Most of the people, luckily, at the time were in the places that didn't get flooded. But the people that were are gone. So now we've lost people. Galactus is still coming. Season 3, nothing really happens. But now it's time for Season 4. They need Thor now. They need it. So they call down Thor. And he finally responds, and he comes down and he sees and notices Galactus. He tells the Fortnite world to watch out and be prepared and start to train to fight, but nobody listens. They're so confused in what he is saying. So he needs to call down not just the Avengers, but pretty much the whole Marvel community to come help him and the Fortnite community in this major battle against Galactus. That's really it for now, guys. But now I'm going to go on to some of my theories. I think for the event, after seeing all the sound effects files, event files, I think what's going to happen is in that bunker vault door that hasn't been opened since Chapter 2, Season 1, what's never been opened, I think that's going to open it, and that contains the 0 point inside of it, and we are going to quickly try to obtain that before Galactus can. But I think we'll be unlucky, unsuccessful, and sadly Galactus will probably get it before us, and we will run out of time. And he will not take us back to the old map. I think we will get a brand new map. But that's all my theories. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, consider subscribing. Content is good out here. So this is my first video, so bye guys. I'll also heart every positive comment. See ya.